We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Isotopes and the New York Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jose Berrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr., and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the catcher.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Benito Santiago comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Game time temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Hit to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting first, the center fielder, number 25. Andrew Jones.
Now at the plate, Andrew Jones. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. This is foul right side. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Hit on the ground to third. Beautiful diving stop. How about that? They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Jim Palmer, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
At the plate, Jimmy Rollins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mets, the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch coming. Here it is. Wind-up and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
At the plate now, Eddie Murray. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Into the box, Richie Ashburn. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Posada. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First delivery to him on the way. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And he misses again, 2-0. Three and 0 now. Bouncer to the left side, and that's through. A base hit. Rollins rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, Dero. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out. Give your team a chance. Give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit. Even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
The 0-2 delivery. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Morgan will put this one away, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. So striding in, Joe Morgan. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Joe Morgan is retired to kick off the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Jay Bruce is at the plate as he looks at ball one. A high fastball is in there.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and this ball game is tied at 1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Digging in, Dwight Evans. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Here it comes on 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Standing in now, Louis Aparicio. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Ashburn is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. This is on the ground over to first. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. If you were to describe right field in 1 word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting in, the right fielder, Harper.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First delivery to him on the way. Now the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do, because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you, except the pitcher.
Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets strand 1. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. So coming to the plate, Jim Palmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The pitcher, Jim Palmer.
Here's the pitch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's popped up. Rollins takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher, Benito Santiago.
Stepping in, Benito Santiago. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here it comes. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Pitch popped up. Murray has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. And now the 3rd baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Left side, but well foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Fielded cleanly. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Now at the plate, Eddie Murray hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now in the box, Richie Ashburn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And again a throw, and he'll dive back in.
He's going.
First offering on its way. Strike taken, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. All set for the start of the fourth. And here comes Andrew.
The center fielder, Andrew Jones.
First pitch on its way.
Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone!
A solo home run off the bat of Andrew Jones. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Now batting, second baseman.
So now to the plate, Joe Morgan. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Peterson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Here's Jay Bruce now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And it's fouled away. And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Riding in once again, Joe Torre. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Isotopes are out on top 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Ryan Sandberg. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Evans is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Peterson.
In now, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he fouls this one off. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. Now at the plate, Dwight Evans. He'll lead it off here against Jose Berrios.
The right fielder, Dwight Evans.
Pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner. Ball 2. Outside. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Ground ball right side. Gets dirty and gloves it. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
First delivery to him on the way. Louis Aparicio will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Weakly hit towards first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jim Palmer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
3-0 to him now. And now a pitch on the way. And they won't let him walk that easily as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. Indiana is on top here 2-1.
The third baseman, Alex.
First delivery to him on the way. For the current campaign, Bregman hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first down.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now batting, Bryce Harper. He reached on a single in his first try. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Down and away, ball 1. Pitch is popped up. Torrey has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 17, Jose Berrios.
Ready for another chance. Jose Berrios looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And this will be fouled away. Fouled off. to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ken Griffey. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Ready now, Benito Santiago. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Into the box now, Andrew Jones. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Morgan. And they're runners at the corners now. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and third, one away. Towards second. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Eddie Murray. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Eddie Murray.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive play was all over it.
At the plate, Richie Ashburn, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. There's one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
No real chance from the roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter spots. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jorge Posada is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
3-1 to him now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And the count will be full. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Good battle. Count remains full. There's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Comes set, the 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
2-1 to count to Sandberg.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here's the 2-2. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
0-2. Here it is. Ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
One and 2. Here it is. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They still trail it here 2-1. Into the box, Jay Bruce. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Joe Torre will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Dwight Evans, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Louis Aparicio. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Murray is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line hard down the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. Comes set and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he fouls this one off. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Paul Molitor will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Mets, number 19, Paul Molitor.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 5 homers and 28 RBIs. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Hunter Wood has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44, Hunter.
Leading off the inning, Jim Palmer, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
The pitcher, Jim Palmer.
Dwight Smith Jr. is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Smith stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Harper. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. In now, Ken Griffey. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Benito Santiago, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. The 1-0 home, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And this is in time as Posada guns down another runner at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
The center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Reined in. Sandberg's got the throw, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Indiana leads it 2-1. John Franco is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Franco.
Jimmy Rollins will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Evans has it, and there's 1 away. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box, Eddie Murray, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece.
Nope.
It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Richie Ashburn. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Pulled toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Jorge Posada is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. 1-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. Indiana is out in front here, 2-1. Jake McGee enters. From the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in, Jay Bruce. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's 0 for 8. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Harper. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joe.
Striding in, Joe Torre. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the. Raleigh Fingers takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here it comes. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Pitch outside, the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Peterson brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Corey is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
So stepping in, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's the ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch-out and the offering.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
The right fielder, number 3, Ryan Harper.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. comes set, the 0-1. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Forkball didn't miss by a whole lot. 2-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Indiana took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jim Palmer earns his 8th victory of the season. Jose Berrios pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Raleigh Fingers records the save, his 29th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.